Welcome back, ladies and gents. It's your boy Stef, Bryant, back here again on the Showdown server with the replay of my draft league game with my nigga Cole. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, so what is poppin'? This is from week 1, but you know, it took a minute to get the boy in the video because, like, you know, I wasn't trying to commentate this shit by myself because this was a 45 turn battle. So, like, you know, there was some hot sauce going on in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, tell me when you want to start.
I'm good to go.
All right. We'll click the play button. On 1, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we start off turn 1. Lead off with his Rotom Wash. I lead off with my Rotom Wash. He leads off with his Dragonite. Yeah. So like that turn, like I'm just gonna pause right there. So that turn, I expected you to bring in your Torterra because I already knew. Like I was like, yo, there's no way he's staying in with Dragonite and is risking this. Like, did you like?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get willowed. But also I let Dragonite because had I got up like a Dragon Dance, I thought I had a chance to sweep your team.
Yeah.
And Rotom was like the one thing I didn't want you to lead.
Yeah.
And you let it. So.
Yeah, like that whole turn, I was like, yo, okay, so I can Thunder Wave right here because I was packing Thunder Wave. And I think
you didn't have Willow.
Yeah, like you like remember later on in the game, like we see this and we talk about it in chat. And it was like fuck, and it's like I wanted to Thunder Wave that turn so badly, but I was like, there's no way he's gonna risk his Dragonite this early in the game.
Yeah.
So like you ended up going into your Torterra, and I was like, yo, fuck that, I am not losing my Rotom because I know it does so much work this game. So I just go I just double into Chestnut on your rocks. I know right here that you're switching. Like I just decided to get up spikes, and right here, this is where the Thunder Wave comes in. Yo, bro, when you quivered this turn, I was shook. I was very shook.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some damage off.
Yeah, and then you quivered again, and I was like, oh no. But then I got the para, and I was like, blessed.
That para was rough.
Yo, I was honestly gonna go into freaking on turn 6. I was honestly gonna try and go into Toxic Specs, but I was like, yo, I am not risking a freaking hidden power ground. Yeah.
And then Ditto is just the double para was brutal.
Yeah, the double para, I was like, oh shit. Even in chat, I was like, yo, I was apologetic about this. I was like, fuck, but like shit, this is like really like I needed that. I really did need that. Like this was gonna destroy my team.
I mean, it happens.
I really,
Toxapex is just a pain.
Like honestly, like the number one thing when I was playing the Rabombi, it was like, yo, I cannot let you get up those sticky webs because I think it's gonna be over at that point because my team is pretty slow. So
I didn't even bring webs.
Oh, you didn't bring webs? Okay.
I don't think I did.
I couldn't remember actually because like I saw your set. And I was like, wait, does he have webs or not? But like this Rabombi, yeah.
I think I had Quiver, Moon Blast, Bug Buzz, and then Hidden Power, something. Ground, maybe.
Yo, this Rabombi, it would have destroyed my Hoopa Unbound and my Kieran Black, so I was like, I gotta get rid of this shit ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let that go down a little early.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a sub from Hoopa.
Oh, what turn are you on? I'm on turn 9.
Oh, whoops. Spoilers.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Yeah. So you brought in the Lucario, and I was like, yo, bro, I already know you were packing Earthquake. I was like, there's no way he's not bringing this without Earthquake. Have a Toxapex. Turn 9, you Bullet Punch. I was definitely expecting that. I think anybody would have expected that.
I couldn't just let you sit there with a +2, what I'm assuming is a Scarf.
Yeah. So
just wail on my team.
Yeah. On turn 10, I just decided to Toxic because honestly, that turn I was like, okay. So he has 2 plays. He can either Earthquake right here, or he can go just like hard into his Sableye. And I was like, alright, I am not about to let that Sableye come in for free because I was packing Infestation. But little did I know, in the back of my head, I was like, wait, I literally forgot, like after I clicked it, Infestation on the Sableye, it was like, wait, he's a ghost type, he doesn't get trapped. Yeah, so like on turn 11, I just switch on to the Chestnut, just knowing that the Earthquake's coming. Can't let that shit die.
I didn't want Toxapex to live. I didn't think you were gonna stay in, but like I wasn't gonna risk you getting off a recover and like on a close combat and then me being weak and.
Yeah, so I just decided to get a spike up that turn because I knew you were gonna switch that turn. It was like whatever.
Yeah.
You brought in
at this point.
Yeah, you can.
It was just like I gotta get my Mega off and stop letting him set up with and like toxic stuff and throw out spikes and whatnot. So
Yeah, like turn 14, like I was like, bro, I just brought in the pecs, but I didn't expect you to calm mind. I was like, fuck, you set up a calm mind. I was shook. I was really shook. I was like, fuck. I would have brought in my Ditto there, but I was like, nope, I'm not doing that.
It was interesting thing with Sableye because I've like never used a Mega Sableye before, so it has some cool tech.
Yeah, and here on turn 16 when I subbed, honestly, I was expecting you to switch out because I was like, yo, there's no way I'm gonna have to bluff the Hyperspace Fury and expect him to switch out because like it goes through sub, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I was like, does he know that or does he not know that? Because like you stayed in.
Honestly, that was probably just me not knowing.
Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, what a horrible timing for me to bring like special Hoopa.
Yeah.
And then you calm minded again. I was like, all right, bet this is my opportunity to just break the sub. But like,
also,
yeah,
I didn't know. I guess I should have assumed Hayes went through. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything, I guess.
Yeah, Dark Pulse here. I get the lucky flinch, and I just get an opportunity to switch out because when I saw that damage, I was like, yep, nope, I'm not staying in here. Brought in the Toxic Pex, you did 38. I was like, fuck, I gotta get rid of those boosts. But
so,
like,
yeah, what turn are you on?
Turn 22 now on the infestation.
Okay, alright, okay, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna pause right here. I really want to know. What possessed you to bring Calm Mind substitute Sableye? I really want to know.
Because Sableye is already bulky. Like, I was doing some damage calcs, and I was like, yo, it is like, takes like a Sub-Zero Slammer to do like 60 to 70% to it. With it's just so bulky. And so I was like, if I get a sub up, I can take some hits and just set up, and I know that I can't get toxic if I get my Mega off. And so I was like, I can just sit behind that sub and take, maybe a big hit, and then, recover off all the damage. I was just trying to outbulk. The one thing I just didn't know that, I didn't know that Hayes went through Substitute.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
'cause I know that Toxpex runs Hayes a lot, stops those things setting up in its face. I guess I just didn't realize it went through sub, because your Pex, even with like a pretty much any attacking move that Pex usually runs, Infestation, Scald,
it's not gonna break.
Knockoff, it does like 10% tops.
Yeah, it does like 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process, and then I just didn't know about Hayes.
Yeah, a lot of people really assume that Hayes doesn't go through subs, and I'm like, it's Hayes, bro. Like, but it's also like, it's not really your fault, because a lot of people think, because majority of the time subs block everything. But it's but it's like, yo, as soon as, honestly, the first thing I saw, like, I realized this as soon as like the game started. I was like, all right, bro. At matchup, I was like, yo, I am not letting my Sableye, my Toxic Pex die. I was like, yo, this shit puts in too much work. I knew it was gonna come down to like Toxic Pex and Ditto in this game.
I broke my one rule. My rule is usually always, like, if I see like a Pex, what else? I didn't do it this past week either well enough. I love Taunt. Taunt could be my favorite move in all of competitive. And so, like, Taunt on Mega Sableye was definitely something I thought about, and I decided against it. And I think I brought sub over Taunt, and I think that was the wrong play.
Honestly, like, I think, like, I don't really know if the Sableye would have beat Pex 1-on-1, because the thing is, like, I was so close to bringing Toxic Spikes. Like, you don't understand. Like, I was like, yo,
yeah,
I know you have I know you have a Sableye, and I was like, my thought process was gonna be like, yo, if I bring Toxic Spikes and I get up 2 spikes, there's no way he's gonna get rid of it, because I know you don't because you don't have a defogger. So I was like, yeah.
I have Silvally has defog.
I didn't. Yeah, that's the thing though.
Defog, but like if you run defog on Dragonite,
yeah, that was the only thing though. Like
weird set.
Like,
and I think Rabombi may also get it.
Yeah, I think it does.
And then I have Claydol, but like I'm not bringing a Claydol against a Hoopa and a Kyurem.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I expected you not to bring that. I was like, maybe he might bring Silvally, but it was iffy with me. All right, so let's click resume. Alright, so like, yeah, this shit goes on for a little while. Let's just skip past all of this, cause like, Infestation, Calm Mind, Haze, all that extra shit. Let's see. Okay, on turn 28. Turn 28. You switch into Lucario. Like, did you like?
Yeah.
Like, what did you expect here? Did you like expect me to like finally switch out or?
I just I needed to do something to get some damage off on Pex because it was just gonna sit there in front of me
for like forever, just doing Pex things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Pex beat Sableye 1-on-1 at that point.
Honestly, so on like yeah,
you were gonna recover forever.
Yeah, like right here, I actually didn't expect you to click Swords Dance. I was like, maybe he might just like, not like Earthquake, just forget some chip. But then I was like, realized like, nah, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you went for Earthquake, but it was like pretty obvious. I was like, all right, bet I got the chestnut in the back. He can't switch out. It killed me. It actually killed me, and I was like, all right, it's whatever, because you died to your life orb. But I had to get rid of that, because that was like the biggest threat on your team to my. I was like, fuck no.
Lucario is scary for Kira and Hoopa. I think it one shot both of them with a close combat.
I think it did. But like the only thing was like I wasn't packing Earth Power, so I couldn't even take on the Lucario.
Oh really? Oh, yeah. That's right. Because
All right, so turn 31. I think I switched out here. Oh no, I defogged, and I think you killed me. Yeah, you killed me with a wood hammer.
Big old wood hammer.
I actually didn't expect that. I really did not expect the wood hammer.
I mean, I knew that like the most you were gonna do to me was a hydro pump.
Yeah.
I'd seen the T-Wave. I assumed you had Volt Switch, and then I guess defog. Since most people, I don't think you would run Willow and T-Wave.
Yeah.
Seems a little.
So here, yeah, like here, turn 33. I brought in the Kieran Black, and you already know this is where all the chaos starts.
Dude, I was not expecting sub Kieran.
Bro, what went through your mind when you saw the sub?
I thought, okay, I have Arcanine, and I'm gonna have to break this sub and try to pull this game back. Because at this point, I knew that my only win con was to somehow get Dragonite in on full health and get up a Dragon Dance.
Yeah, that was like the number one thing I was afraid of. I was like, all right, I'm not out of the gutters yet. I know you have the Dragonite and you have the freaking Arcanine, so I had to play it safe still. So yeah, I get rid of the freaking the Garden. He brings in the Arcanine, but I was like, all right, I'm not stressing her right here. Honestly, I was so close to clicking Sub-Zero, but I was like, nah, fuck that. But because I knew you were gonna CC, and I just Fusion Ball to just get the chip.
Yeah, I just knew that I had to break. I just had to break the sub because, you know, I expected you to have Earth Power actually. And so I was ready for Arcanine to just go down there.
Yeah. They're on turn 36, and when you turn 37, when you double switched out, like when you brought in the you brought in the Arcanine. Wait, let me see go back. Oh yeah, you had the Arcanine in on turn 36, and I switched out. You switched out too. I knew it. Like you went for CC on my Pex, and I knew right here. I just knew like there was no way you're gonna stay in, obviously. Like I knew you were gonna bring in the Sableye, so I was like, all right, let me just bring in the Hoopa, and like just get shit started. Right here. I actually didn't want to click Dark Pulse, but I only clicked it because I thought your Dark Pulse killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to click Nasty Plot so bad.
Okay, you were a Nasty Plot set. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I had Nasty Plot.
I figured with sub you had something set up.
Nah, I had Nasty Plot. And I was like, all right, but I could have done it again, but then I was like, realized, oh wait, Dark Pulse kills, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I saw. Let's see, where are you at? What turn?
Turn 40. Okay. 41 now.
Yeah, I clicked Calm Mind there just because. I guess I don't know. In my brain, I was
like, you might live.
That maybe if I got a Calm Mind up, I would live. I should have thought about it a little more just from the past 2 damage.
Yeah.
I should have just killed the Hoopa, but.
I don't
think it made.
Yeah.
I don't think it made too much of a difference.
I was actually pretty surprised there. I was like, maybe he might recover on this turn, but I was like, maybe I have to Dark Pulse anyway. I wanted a Nasty Plot, but I was like, fuck that. But if I Nasty Plotted, I think it would have had the same result. Yeah, and like you brought in your Dragonite to Extreme Speed. I was gonna switch, but I was like, nah, there's no point in switching. I'm not gonna risk the Ditto on the possible Z move. You might just Z like predicting my switch out. I brought in the Tax Packs, you already know, because like I know you can't switch out at this point. So I just wanted to break. I literally just wanted to break your
multi-scale.
I just wanted to break the multi-scale.
I should have DD'd turn 42.
Yeah.
Should have DD'd. I think. I don't know the exact damage.
I was really surprised actually that you didn't DD.
I was just worried that you were once you hit that toxic, I was worried I was gonna get stalled out, so I was just trying to like kill things as fast as possible.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I probably should have DD'd.
Yeah, like
it still wouldn't have killed. I don't think. Then I could have maybe E-speed.
Yeah.
Kill Toxapex.
The number one thing that went through my head was like, as soon as I saw your set on your Dragonite when I brought in the Ditto, I was like, wait, he doesn't have a Dragon type move, and I was like, it was like a breath of fresh air for me. I was like, okay, but this puts me in an amazing situation, because like I know you can't like kill anything. Yeah. So like
the reason why I didn't do that was because I was with my strategy where I just wanted to lead Dragonite and hopefully not have you bring Rotom. Which in hindsight I should have thought about that and not let Dragonite that first turn, seeing that you had Rotom. I probably could have played that a little bit better.
Yeah.
But not having a Dragon type move, I was like, I can set up a DD, and even if he brings in Ditto, I can break its multi-scale with an E-speed and then kill it.
Yeah. But it was also the same the other way around. It was like, in my head, I was like, okay, I brought the Ditto because I saw exactly what you had. You had a Dragonite. And I was like, okay, yeah. I'm not going through this. I'm bringing the Ditto because I had to bring it for the Dragonite specifically. So I was like, I waited late game for it. I was like, okay, if he set enough with this, I knew you were gonna set up after I saw like the set, just because you didn't want me to bring in my Ditto. I mean, like before I brought in my Ditto and I saw your set, like I knew you didn't want to set up just because I had Ditto in the back still, and like you still had like a potential chance like to win if I like choked or something.
Yeah, and I mean even with that Ditto though, since I knew I had Fly and EMZ, I knew that E-speed breaking the Ditto's multi-scale and then killing with Fly Z, that was kind of my strategy for dealing with Ditto, because I knew that you couldn't hit me harder than just with an E-speed.
Yeah, and at that point I was like, okay, but it doesn't really matter what he does here. I will let you like gladly like just get the DD off, like, because if anything I could always just switch out. So like I just sacked it. I decided to sack it because I was like assumed eventually I was like maybe he just Z moved because he didn't like show it yet. So I was like, all right, I just get to bring in the Kyurem Black here and I could just icy him. Oh no, I actually ended up Zing because like for some reason I just thought like maybe you might just go into Arcanine here. You might just go into Arcanine here.
Yeah, I think at this point I knew that it was over. I probably could have E-speeded, maybe done a little bit of damage. I think I had E-speed on Arcanine too. I maybe could have got another killed Kyurem with an E-speed from Dragonite and Arcanine.
Yeah, you probably could have. But I think, I think Tech still won. Yeah.
Toxapex was beating me.
Yeah,
I couldn't do enough damage to it to kill it before I lost with Toxic.
At that point, I think it was like a reliance on like, you had Earthquake, right? On Dragonite? Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, on Dragonite.
I
would have needed Dragonite to live somehow.
Yeah.
But it wasn't going to live any move from Kyurem.
Yeah, at that point you would have just needed a crit. Like you would have had to crit me before like the Toxic kicked in, because like you were already like what? I think you only had like one more turn left anyway.
Yeah. I still don't think it would have mattered, because even had you brought in Pex, I don't think I would have killed at like not +1 with EQ. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I was actually surprised at the end there. I was like, maybe he's like Scarf Arcanine, and I was like, fuck, I might just like get caught up. But I was like, nah, there's no way, because I still have the Pex in the back. But like, wait, did you have a Scarf on your team?
I did not, I don't believe.
I actually, like, during the game, I actually forgot that I had a Scarf. I was like, wait, I just have a Ditto.
Yeah. I don't know. My team comp it's interesting. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm using, let's see, of everything on my team, I don't know if I've used, like, anything on my team before in any other draft league or, like, even in ladder.
I don't think I've ever seen like you use any of these types of Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different. I wanted to try something different than what I had the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I knew you were a bulky type of person. I know you like to bring bulky shit.
I mean, Season 1 was really bulky, and last year my team was a little more hyper offense with Latios and Excadrill and Breloom. Yeah. But I'm just kind of trying to use a bunch of different things. There's 800 some mons, I guess, like 500 in draft league that are like semi-viable.
So another thing is also like I was wondering like what was your mindset when you're like going into battle when you saw my team at preview?
When I saw your team preview, I knew to win I had to break Pex, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, like I like team previewed of that was like the first thing I saw. I was like, yo, Pex can win this game. Like,
yeah.
I was like I could literally just break, and I was like, that's it.
And then otherwise, I should have. I wanted to keep Lucario around more. I think Lucario probably could have put in more work than it did.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest threat. I think that was the biggest threat to my team, honestly.
Because, yeah, the problem with Kiram, my team has kind of weird speed tiers.
Yeah, same here.
So Kiram outsped like a lot of my team.
Like Rabombi was like the only thing you could have relied on, and like bullet punch from like Lucario if I got into range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, but I was pretty glad with the outcome. I mean, obviously I won, but it was also like I was actually like, this was a really hard game to play, because I was like, okay, like I didn't expect it to go to 46 turns, but you took it to 46 turns. I was like, fuck, that was a lot harder than I expected.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see you again, hopefully in playoffs or.
Facts. Like I'm actually like, I'm really motivated this season to play, and I was like, fuck it. I had to.
Are we 2-2 against each other now? Because that first season you beat me during the season, and I beat you in playoffs.
Yeah, and
And then last year I beat you, and then.
Yeah.
And then this year you beat me, so
yeah,
2-2.
Yeah, we're 2-2 right now, so it's like shit. It's like best of 7. I was like, fuck it. It's like the playoffs. It's like this playoffs is gonna matter, but it's also gonna be next season. I was like, fuck, who's gonna take the gold in this one?
Yeah, no. So I mean, I'm excited. Just interesting season after going undefeated in the regular season last year,
and then losing.
And losing,
yeah.
Choke hazard.
You pulled the Warriors in this bitch. It was like 73-9. I won the MVP. I was like, shit. I was like, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
I proved what I had to.
Yeah, wanted to try some different stuff. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes.
Yeah, like I'm like last season I wasn't even motivated to play, but like this season I'm pretty motivated. So I'm like, yo, it's not only about the wins, but it's also like I need to make the playoffs, but I also want to like, I need to win, bro. That's the number one thing on my head right now. I need to win. I just have to win. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad to hear it. Makes the league more competitive.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown of this draft league game. If you really like it, just comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shout out to my boy Cole. You got anything else?
Yeah, thanks for letting me come on.
Yeah, this was a video in the making. It was waiting 2 weeks, but like it's finally up. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. Talk to y'all next time. Peace out.